Hi Leo! Welcome back, I hope, to Swedish Dharma Tarot. I'm probably wishful thinking. It's only my second reading for you Leos since I started this YouTube channel. My name's Christina and I'm a Swedish Australian psychic, amongst other things. Sometimes I get tired of rambling on about the things I do. Yeah, I've had some technical problems and you've got no idea how relieved I am after a Gemini friend came over and put it all right. Woman, yeah, great technician. She's actually an artist, but she's fabulous. And now I can not only film the videos, I can put them up on the right YouTube channel as well. Here comes a card flying. Contemplation, meditation. This card is actually, yeah, I will take it now. In my tarot deck, this is Chang'o. She is a Chinese goddess, and the story goes that she was sent to the moon with only a rabbit for company, so that she could reflect, and not only the light, reflect on thoughts. It is a meditative card of the highest rank, and it's number 9. I'm not sure what that is in the classic tarot. You probably know. I'll put it back in and we'll see what Spirit wants to say if it comes back out. I think it will. Yeah. And as you all know, if this doesn't resonate with you, healing. Pain, broken heart, healing. You can also check your other planets, or maybe start with your rising or ascendant sign. In a horoscope, that tells us a lot about how a person is perceived, and even when they're younger, how they project themselves socially. You can check your moon. The moon in our horoscopes says a lot about how we function emotionally. Venus is interesting. In a female horoscope, it says a lot about how we project our femininity. And in a male horoscope, it says a lot about the woman he is attracted to. Even check Mars if you feel that you're getting nowhere after checking these 4 things. Then was it 4? I'm not sure. But if you want to, you can check your Mars. Your Mars in your horoscope tells us about the fundamental energy resource that each one of us can access. It does say a lot about our sexuality as well, and it says a lot about the type of man that the woman's horoscope, for me, Mars in my horoscope, says a lot about the type of man that I'm attracted to. They're exciting planets. And I will remember, I think I've only remembered this one single time in all the 14 other videos, but I will write it down in the description eventually. But astro.com, previously known Astrotjänst, .de, I think, or some .au maybe. They're from Austria, but they are great. You can go in there, ask your mother what time you were born to the minute. You probably know the town, and then you get your whole horoscope, excuse me, with all the different planets. Yeah, you can get different horoscopes. You can order different horoscopes as well. Good luck with that. Now let's see what Spirit wants to tell you, Leo. Meditation and a broken heart, that's healing. Yeah, it's quite easy to draw the conclusion that that's what you need to do in order to heal your heart. But we'll see. I have a male Leo coming up first, but certainly it can be a female. while I'm laying out the cards, I'd like to tell you that it's the Goddess Tarot that I work with, and they are made by Chris Walter. The whole major arcana is made up of different goddesses from all over the world and different time periods. They found their way to me. I'm so grateful for that. I'd order the Rider-Waite cards, and I was phone call comes in, you can come pick up your cards now. So off I went, and when I went to pick them up, they said, very sorry, they've run out. We've only got this one left. And I was so disappointed for about half an hour after I got home, and I understood that this was the deck that I needed, and it sure was. So here we are. I actually believe that this Leo man has a problem with dependency, or else he's codependent. I need to look a bit closer. It seems like dependency and codependency is a theme that I've been allocated to work with, possibly because I grew up with an alcoholic father, and I know firsthand the consequences of how it affects you psychologically, and that I, per definition, am codependent when I left home. But I'm aware. Awareness is the key to most things in life, and so I work with it, and I work on it. Yes. I'm not getting much clarity here. What is the problem for our Leo man? Here he is, King in staves. He can be a queen as well. It seems like I don't know what I'm talking about. I really feel I'm quite lost. I see what it is. He's a workaholic, not an alcoholic, a workaholic, and he loves it. That's his whole escape from himself primarily, and his own what do you call it? His own angst, depression, whatever. That's his escape. So while he's working, not only does he not have to think and feel about how he is or who he is, and at the same time he can achieve something. So it's an awkward way of building self-esteem, because the consequences of doing that, working too hard, is that the family life suffers. And this man is no exception. I think maybe he works away from home as well. So maybe he's away during the week, comes home on the weekends, and possibly takes a lot of work with him. I'm not sure. But dear Leo, I'm quite sure it is a man, but if it's not and you are a woman, please listen inwards. I think you're singing the last tune of your marriage, unless you I can't find the words. What a shame you don't speak Swedish. Unless you get a hold of this, because it is a problem, you will lose your wife, and you will lose contact with your children as well. So the consequences, they can't be belittled. It will break you, I'm sorry. So it's time for you, says the card now, to listen inwards. And we saw earlier the meditation card and the broken heart that's healing, or will heal through meditation. I can see here that you're very sensitive, you're very spiritual. And there's a reason why you watch videos like this, I guess, that, it takes a certain awareness or openness to do that. And if you would just take the time, even if you're away from home and working, before sleep and while waking perhaps, those 2 times during the day, to reconnect, feel your breath, not there, here, breathe. It's the perfect way to get in contact with ourselves, to be in the here and now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, the here and now. And it's only in the here and now that we are complete. So when you do that, you will heal. And you might in time want to extend it. I can happily recommend meditating to Deepak Chopra on YouTube. He's fabulous. There are others too, if you feel a larger confidence for somebody else, like Joe Dispenza perhaps, or Eckhart Tolle, or Tolle, or however you pronounce it in English. Look around and have a listen, please. And you know what? Your marriage is gung-ho. Can you say that? No, it's not gung-ho. I'm thinking of the plank from the ship, when you walk the plank. But your marriage is in real trouble. Balance is lost and your wife is feeling very oppressed, to be honest. But your marriage still comes up upright. So this tells me that there is still time to set it right. But you have to start with taking care of yourself. All love begins in our own soul and self-esteem and heart. Some people can fake it all the way through their lives. But a sensitive person like you, and I assume the wife that you're married to, you can't do that. You have to take a hold of the situation and try to solve it. It sounds complicated and easy all at the one time, but it's very much a question of responsibility for oneself. That's what the cards have to tell you. Now let's get on to the oracle cards. And we will start with the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. They're a present from my soul sister Julia. And it's a pleasure to be able to use them here on YouTube. 2 cards fell out. Very telling cards. Quiet time and inner wisdom. Well, that's it, isn't it? In a nutshell. Quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest. Meditate and contemplate. Chang-O. Yeah. And here we have Inner Wisdom by Athena. Athena was the Roman war god. She's justice in my tarot deck. You know what to do, they say here. Inner wisdom, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Yeah, dear Leo, please do. Good luck. Here comes the sales pitch. You can have a 30-minute private reading with me on Skype, video or phone, for 88 Australian dollars for 30 minutes, 574 Swedish krona, I think 90 New Zealand dollars and 61 US dollars, something like that. My email's on the channel. You can contact me if you're interested. And please, if you like this, give a thumbs up. And I'd be very happy if you could share it with somebody that you might feel would resonate with the reading more than you yourself. And if you would be kind enough to subscribe, I'll be forever grateful. Thank you, and take good care, Leo. Bye.